I get my eating business done before the show. You have 2 bags of Gushers and a Lonely Olive.
It's like the Lonely Island, right? The Lonely Olive.
Yes. If it was like a parody group, it would be called the Lonely Olive.
Wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
guess so.
All right, Tory, say something.
Remember when we were supposed to have a podcast? Podcast.
I'm funny as hell.
So anyway.
All right. Are we starting?
Are we starting?
I don't know.
Are we starting? Is this thing on? Hello?
Hello?
Do you want to finish your gusher?
I don't want to chew into my clothes.
All right. Well, anyway, hello. Welcome to the LEM'n'TEA Podcast.
I'm Lem.
I'm T. This is episode 7.
Isn't that crazy?
We're going to run out of fingers soon.
Soon?
Oh, I guess with our powers combined, we'll have 20 fingers.
Right.
So.
My God.
Yeah.
It's just exciting because that was something that was not happening last time because of just timing and just feeling kind of defeated off of like the first recording we did, and it didn't sound great because we didn't have any of the stuff. We were broke asses,
babies, little babies.
But 7's great. Lucky number 7 is gonna be a great episode.
7. Yes, it will.
Can't wait. We're already like almost done with the month.
Yes, the shortest month of the year.
Hey! Wow.
I didn't say anything. I just said a fact that February is the shortest month of the year.
Isn't there a certain history that this month is supposed to encompass that looks like it's purposely done on the shortest month of the year?
Can't say for sure.
What do you mean? Okay. Comment below if you know what I'm talking about.
What month this is.
What month it is.
What it is representative of.
Right. Some figures that might be represented in this month.
It's Family Day in Canada at some point this month.
Is it really?
Yeah. For our recording now, it's tomorrow. For you guys, it's the 21st? Because today's the 20th. Right?
It is the
21st.
Tomorrow's actually President's Day for us.
Yes.
President's Day.
Thanks, Obama. And other people.
It is literally a day to say thanks, Obama.
And other people.
And other people.
If you are so inclined. But.
Oh, you're talking about.
I'm not talking about anybody.
You talking about.
See, we're already started off very a lot of insinuations going on. I'm feeling a little attacked.
I'm just saying that 80 million people voting for Joe Biden. You see all the graffiti that says "fuck Joe Biden" on it. Let's go, Brandon.
I was going to say, I see Let's Go, Brandon. And I'm very happy for Brandon. Brandons all over the world are getting the encouragement that they need. And I'm very...
Really, if you're named Brandon, you need encouragement, right?
Well, TikTok keeps saying that, the new lame name is Andy. If that person's an Andy. This is me trying to understand Gen Z speak, I guess.
So, Andy's a Twitch thing.
Twitch thing. Okay. TikTok appropriated Twitch's culture.
They did. So, if you spend, I don't know, anything to be an Andy, regardless of gender, okay? You could be a K-pop Andy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so I failed this lesson of Gen Z speak. Tune in next time where I learn what a simp is. I know what a simp is.
I was really excited to explain that one. I'm like, oh shit.
It means that you are pretty down bad for someone's. Like I am for Wonho.
I was gonna say, damn it, am I a simp?
For Wonho, I think it's pretty established that we here are simps for Wonho. Captain Korea just released a banger new song.
What was the song called?
Eye on You. You gotta do the move.
How do you do it?
It's so good, it will leave you breathless, right? It's why you're coughing so much, right?
It is. It's definitely not the gusher that exploded.
Down the wrong wait, you gotta do Woo! This will be fun for everybody to listen to.
I'm sorry. I'm just dying here. I'm sorry about your ears. Oh
wow. It's called "Eye on You," Wonho song.
No, can you do the eye thing?
It's just the "Eye on You."
Oh, it doesn't work with glasses.
See,
it's kind of hard. Eye on You.
Wonho has
I like that.
extreme 2020, but like times 2020 vision, so he doesn't need glasses because he's that awesome. So yeah, he's released a new, it's called an album, it's a lie, it's only a single album, it's got 2 songs, the other one's called Somebody, and it is all English, and it's very nice, his pronunciation's very good, and he sounds adorable, and you should go check him out. I'm not doing a very good job promoting Wonho, but if you want to do an interview sometime, and you can promote here, with the overlay of Lewis's coughing. It's the ultimate interview challenge.
It's an interesting question that I'm asking, but you can't hear it because I'll just be coughing the whole time. I'm so sorry. Pretend like it's good though.
Yeah, that's when you make up your own question. It's an interpretive question.
It is. It's like you know those games where like you have like a board game and it's like, oh, instead of having a funny thing, here's your it's laziness.
I used to do that with Pokemon cards because my brother could hardly read when they came out, so like damn, we just like made up our own rules. I don't know. I mean, and there was math. I don't know. Math's hard sometimes.
All right, listen. I could not get into Pokemon because it was like flip this coin, do this, do that. Yeah, the
coin.
Like listen. I just want to. These cards are cool.
Yeah.
And I want to fight them. How do I do it easily?
Me and my brother signed up for a Pokemon card tournament.
Oh god, you get smoked?
Yes, because
of course.
I thought the coin was like a collector's thing. I didn't know it had a purpose, except for literally every Pokemon card that most likely has something that says flip a coin. And we used a real coin. We didn't use the Pikachu one or whatever. And so when they first introduced the coin for the person I was against, I knew I was in trouble because I didn't know what that meant.
It's funny. They're like, this basic fundamental of the game. Holy shit, like what is this?
I was like 7 or 8, man.
Oh my god.
It was, I was 7 or 8. It was like 2000 or something, 2001.
Did you know they had coins in this shit?
Yeah, I totally was saying that is.
Oh my goodness.
Damn. All right. Well, anyway, Wonho.
Anyways, you were 7. I'm sorry.
Wonho, if you are interested in getting some international attention and also
hit us up,
helping a swell up and coming podcast.
Oh, you'll be helping us swell.
Very swell. Please hit us up. LEM'n'TEA Podcast at gmail.com. It's a public email. It is. You guys can email comments to us too.
You can.
Like, great show. Or
we could read the comments.
You suck. We need comments.
Comment nicely.
I know. Please comment. Just comment. Period.
Just comment something, guys. Just say something.
All right. Anyway. Jesus.
Oh, God.
Starting off with a bang today, everybody. Yay!
A big bang.
Big bang. Big Bang's coming back. I swear to God, this is not like a K-pop podcast. It's just that Wonho's the mascot, and then there's brought to you by Pepsi.
The joy of cola.
The joy of Pepsi. Just I'm into K-pop and it bleeds in. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
I'll be sorry. I won't apologize for shit that you like. I already told you that. And I mean,
thanks, Coach.
Like, don't apologize for shit that you like because, like, all right. Side note, and I know you know this because we're around the same age. Mm-hmm. When we were growing up, it was highly unpopular to like anime.
Yes.
In all regards, like you had a good sense of people that liked it because you ended up in the same clubs or you talked about it, but it wasn't something you could like share and not get belittled for.
Right. Yeah.
In some form. Mm-hmm. And now that's just the coolest thing ever. Like everybody watches it. Older people watch it. Like
they get nominated for Academy Awards.
It's just crazy.
And win sometimes.
Like Obama, when he was president, thanked Japan for anime.
Ah, thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Happy President's Day. But yeah, I know. I just I know the reputation that K-pop fans have, and so and I do want this to be like a very broad overall topic where the only connecting thing is that we are 2 millennials in a liberal state, and we just talk about stuff on a futon. And other than that, it's pretty freeform, so I don't want it to be like
and that's fair. Listen, I
my
get
dream for the podcast. We are.
It's not a K-pop diverse podcast, but we can talk about K-pop, and you can too.
There
if
you go.
Comment. If you comment here, say K-pop. I love ya, but you gotta stop with your crazy fan shit. Just take it down a little bit. Just comment that, okay?
And maybe stop getting COVID, everybody, because you are forced to do schedules there.
Jesus Christ. There's a whole mega thread devoted to COVID, yes. Right?
So as a K-pop fan, I am on the K-pop subreddit, where there were so many news stories overtaking like the news feed for the K-pop subreddit that they had to make a mega thread of K-pop COVID cases. Try saying that.
K-pop COVID cases. K-pop.
K-pop. Let me see where we're at right now. It updates daily. So I want to see how many people have been diagnosed within 24 hours. Oh, wait, never mind. Some of them are in the same group.
Also try to get COVID if you can.
7 people in a day.
Seven people.
7 K-pop groups. It's a little dangerous right now. And yet some people insist on touring or doing whatever, which is fine. Just make sure you're vaxxed first.
Get vaccinated, get boosted. Hey, you recently got boosted, right?
I did.
How do you feel?
I feel super powered, like Big Bang. I'm trying to bring it back to Big Bang. I knew we were talking about something. This show is brought to you by Tangents, sponsored by Sine and Cosine.
Listen, our
yay, math joke.
Math, yay.
But yes, I feel boosted. I feel great, and Big Bang is coming back. My favorite group of all time. And if you are like even like the tiniest bit curious about K-pop and BTS fans scare you, like Big Bang's a really good one to start with. They make music that is, you could pretty much find it in any genre.
They make great music,
and they're all very pretty. So
true.
They're coming back as a foursome the first time because it used to be a fivesome. Then a bad thing happened, and now they're a foursome. So,
and that's what they are.
Yes, for the rest of their time.
Yes, a foursome
since 2019.
Gang, gang.
Bang,
bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Ooh.
Hey.
But seriously, like 100%, I would endorse them. I'm not the biggest K-pop fan. I'm just slowly getting into it little by little, which has been amazing because like I'll just listen to music that you probably have heard so long ago, and I'll bring up like, hey, this song is really good, and you're always very enthusiastic about it.
Yeah,
so I appreciate that.
I'm super stoked. I like things happening naturally too.
Me too.
So like if someone asks about it, like what song should I listen to, like then, and then it takes everything in me to be like, and then also this and this and this and this and this, because I would hate to have that happen to myself. Like, like, okay, dude, calm down. I just want to check out one or whatever. But you're like finding out about it organically, which is like, it really is the best way, because then you're not going into it being like, I don't know, like K-pop and fans don't have the greatest reputation to some people. Oof. So it can turn people off before they even want to listen. I know a ton of people who have said like, I've always wanted to get into this group, but their fandom is, really turns me off from wanting
Rick
to get
and Morty.
into. Well, that's only for intellectuals.
Listen, okay.
There's some K-pop groups for intellectuals though, like Luna.
Oh,
you are an intellectual
if
you stand Luna. But anyway, I think K-pop's really fun, and all you have to do is just not go on Twitter, and you will always have a great time, because Twitter is a very it's a place. It's where K-pop fans gather.
Certain K-pop fans.
If you can find the right group, you will have a great time. Like group of people, not like K-pop group.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that every fucking K-pop group, even the ones that are like smaller, right? All have these dedicated, crazy ass stands.
Fans. Yep.
It's amazing. Terrifying.
Yes.
But also like, I hate to say this, but like kind of magnificent in a way. Like, just
it can be magnificent in a negative or a positive way. So
yeah,
I get that. Yeah. So,
but yeah, listen to it if you're a fan of like just more poppy sounding music or even like hip hop and stuff like that. Hip hop, R&B, like all of that. It all translates back.
What's funny, because it's just like anything that is not like rock music or trot music or whatever is automatically just K-pop, even though there are just so many different like areas. So like if you put on like a genre playlist for K-pop, you are bound to find like hip hop in the same and then in the same beat like electro pop or whatever. It's like it's very diverse just because the genre is so broad.
Yeah.
like there is something that is called K-hip-hop, but in the end, people just kind of like mush it together, I guess. But you find really diverse stuff, just put it on a shuffle. Don't go in with any expectations. But if you do Big Bang.
100%. They're great.
100%, they are. Yeah, I'm excited. They have this is very important also because they haven't had a release since 5 years ago. So
pay attention.
People have been waiting. So, and it would be cool if they could tour again. They can't because COVID's still a thing. Hasn't stopped some people. Like somebody who would also be celebrating Family Day in Canada tomorrow. Justin Bieber.
Oh no!
Look at that beautiful segue I made. Ooh, yeah, good. I don't know. COVID's running rampant, and it seems to be getting kind of more into the celebrity sphere of things. Like there was like the K-pop mega thread, but Justin Bieber was starting to do his concerts, and I think he did one on Friday, and then on Saturday he found out he had COVID, and I'm like, you know.
Segue on Justin Bieber a little bit. He was somebody that, like a decade ago, probably I couldn't stand just because of his bullshit. Like,
him just being an obnoxious teenager.
Him just being a kid, I guess. Maybe I'm just being like a cranky old man.
Suppressed childhood.
But like now, I think he's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like his music. He seems pretty chill. I think he's awesome.
All right, Yummy Yummy can go far, far away from me though.
I don't hate that song.
I hate that song.
I don't know. I just think the beat's really good, and
well, the beat's fine. But then, like, if it's a Justin Bieber song, and then I just don't like the parts that have Justin Bieber in them, then that probably means I don't like the song.
Probably.
Just a thought, but
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he has COVID. I know that's like people really want COVID to be over. At the same time, they don't want COVID to be over based on their actions. They say one thing, and then they do something. Correct. Like try to take away $200 million worth of funding for public schools because of a no mask mandate in Florida. That's Florida.
Okay.
So I look at him and accusatory, like he had something to do with it.
All right, so I grew up in Florida.
Yeah, that's his deep dark secret. So.
Yeah, I think I've said that before though.
Yeah, it was very brave of you to say that on air.
I know. I grew up in Florida, and I guess that's why you do that, right? It's because I am the resident Floridian here. Mm-hmm. I swear I'm not totally crazy.
No one gets away totally unscathed.
No, I'm definitely fucked up. But,
okay, but I said totally.
Not in the sense of endangering anybody. How about that?
Okay, so you were only hurting yourself.
Yep. And
the perception of you around others.
Just like every other millennial. Oh, cool. God.
Great. But anyway, so yeah, there's a whole like for the children, but also not for the children.
That's political. It sucks.
It does. It's annoying. I don't know. Like in our town, our undisclosed town, I think they're getting rid of the school mask mandate at the end of the month. I don't know about the
It's gone already, I think.
Oh, I thought it was the end of the month, but whatever. So like they're getting rid of it, and a place where statistically that is the group of people, little children who have not been vaccinated or not been vaccinated fully. It's very weird. And at this point I'm like, well, I'm kind of okay with people like not seeing me make weird faces, or I like wearing this because it keeps my nose warm in the winter, or like
I like the mask and I don't want people to look at me.
Right, yeah, like please no, I know we stopped the 6 feet thing, but if you could do it anyway, 6 feet away from me would be really great. Or at least 3 feet. Let's like have a compromise, but stay away from me.
Minimum 6. I would like to see at least 20.
Yeah. Dropping at me 20.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know. The whole mask thing is confusing, and I get it. It's coming up on 2 years. Like, that's a long time to be weary of old life, pre-2020 life. But it doesn't mean that it sounds so stupid. It sounds like such a naggy thing to say, but it's like, just because you say it's over doesn't mean it's actually over.
I mean, but you're right about that.
Yeah.
Because, it's not over. We're just getting used to how things are in some ways. And the mask, unfortunately, right now is like, just fucking wear it. Like, I don't understand like what the big pushback is.
You don't even have to wear it outside. Scientifically, you just kind of have to wear it in a place with 4 walls.
Just wear it indoors for the fucking 20 minutes that you're at the grocery store, or I don't know. How
and
long
also
you spend.
Wear it over your nose. I can't stress enough.
Yeah.
Wear it over your nose. That is half the problem.
Yeah, people just wearing it like here.
I tried that once. It is so uncomfortable.
What, the wrong way?
Yeah. I don't know why people have like the hard rigid part like smushed up to their nose and they're like, this is better. Like, it's not. It feels weird.
But it doesn't even make sense either because like, so you're like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Like,
yeah.
So then you put it here.
Yeah. I don't know. I never understood that. It's either fully commit or like one way or the other.
Just take it off.
Or put it all the way on. I prefer the latter, but if you're really going to fully commit. But
I'm saying, if you're going to complain, just fucking take it off and be a dick about it. Like you are going to be anyways because you're probably not vaccinated.
I don't know if you guys got the stance or not, but we're both very pro-vax here. Just in case you were wondering if there was any ambiguity here, that's the stance.
Yes.
Are the unwavering stance.
I want the government to give me more shit.
Oh, but the USPS COVID kits are gonna come in soon.
I got mine already.
Oh, I got my email. It's supposed to be. I'm supposed to get mine tomorrow, I think.
We got 4 of them.
No, next week. Okay, well,
because you can only get 4 per fucking household.
And you have. So you got 4. What do you mean? One for each.
Well, Ruby.
And Ruby has to go find somewhere else. I have extra COVID kits. She can come to my place.
Okay. Well, the kids actually got one from school, too. They brought it home with their name on it.
Oh, see, look at this day and age we live in where the gift is... What if it was like a birthday party and the party favor was a bunch of COVID kits?
Fucking Oprah. Look under your chair!
You get a COVID kit.
And you get a COVID kit.
Yeah, so it's just... It's annoying. And it's like... I feel like we must have a lower death rate at this point, but I think we still have a really high infection rate because we all want it to be over. And if everybody got their way by wanting, the world would be a more chaotic place. So
yes.
I was trying to think of it in a positive way, but
nothing's positive.
Nothing's positive about this.
This sucks. We all know that it sucks. We don't want to fucking be doing this anymore.
But we all have to do it.
But we have to do it, and you have to stop being a fucking dick. And you know what? If we would have done this sooner, arguably we wouldn't be in this position, right? So
yeah. Who'd have thunk?
I mean, if you just keep saying like, "Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this." Guess what? You're actually prolonging yourself.
Yeah.
To have to do it. So I'll stop myself there.
We're getting a little too heated here. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I feel that.
Feel the heat. But anyway.
Oh, Jesus. That gave me PTSD when you said that.
Oh, sorry. Get boosted. Get vaxxed.
Do you know why?
Get a mask. And no, I don't know why that made you triggered.
Okay, well, we're going off topics anyway, so.
Oh, we're going to come back to a Swift one right after this.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because in Kingdom Hearts, you would face off against Hades, and repeatedly he would fucking say, "Feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat, feel the heat." It's in my brain forever. Forever.
Wow, it really is like PTSD.
It is.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We should put a trigger warning up.
I will do that. Feel the heat.
You know who's feeling the heat? Here's my swift transition back. Wait. Do you know where we're going with this?
We're in the same topic, but you're going on the other side, right?
I don't know. Am I? You will have to...
Wait. Real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick. Mm-hmm. Just in case.
Yeah. Justin Bieber.
I can relate it.
Oh, gosh.
Canada. Still technically ruled by monarch, right?
Yeah.
The Queen has COVID.
And whose fault is that, Lewis?
God.
No, it's not God.
God did that.
No.
He said,
every week.
This woman has been here long enough, England. I'm taking you out.
Wow, how convenient that she was just about to appoint Camilla the, whatever it's called. Not Lady in Waiting. I forget what it's called. Like the queen, the next queen in waiting. I forget the name for it. I'm not into the monarchy stuff. But anyway, every week you have been saying...
What?
Why couldn't it be the Queen instead of Betty White or Queen Check or Queen is still kicking or whatever?
I never said Queen Check on the podcast.
Okay.
I have said it
multiple times
in writing.
In text. But okay, I'm just saying, it is constantly brought up by you, and now she has COVID. And I'm just saying, that's a heck of a thing to write off as a coincidence. So, are you gonna take any responsibility for the queen?
For giving the queen COVID?
By like mental proxy?
If she dies, yes.
We'll see how well this ages, because like she was just diagnosed with COVID today and she's 95.
Our primary audience is in the States, and we don't give a fuck about the royals.
That is not true.
I know you said this, but nobody gives a fuck about the royals.
They do. They do give. They do care.
They do not.
Yes, they do. There are some, you just don't know them. But anyway, they do exist. I
don't know her.
Everybody loves something. And some people love the monarchy. That has nothing to do with them or Americans. It's very funny. Because we look at them like celebrities, you know. And with Meghan Markle, it's like, oh, well, now one of them was a celebrity, so. There you go. Anyway, get well soon, queen.
We don't give a fuck about you.
I think you should get well soon, queen.
We don't give a fuck about you.
My namesake. I was named after the British government, or British political party.
God
Tories.
save the queen. No. God save the queen if you want to ruin the world.
So, well, anyway, I can't believe the queen is COVID. I can't believe you've done this.
Thanks a lot, Jesus.
Oh my God, damn. All right. Well, so anyway, since our time away, 2 major events have happened, which are
the queen getting COVID.
No. Okay. Well, yes, but no. The Super Bowl and the Puppy Bowl.
Ooh.
Those were on the 13th. I only watched one of those. I bet you can't guess which one.
I can.
Can you?
The Puppy Bowl.
Yes, indeed. I watched the Puppy Bowl. Team Rough versus Team Fluff, and Team Fluff won. Woot woot.
Wow.
I believe your wife was like saying the other one was going to win. I won the bet, so.
I'm so glad.
I won the arbitrary bet
That's
of
really
bragging
good.
rights about puppies.
Oof,
Puppy Bowl
your
is
puppies.
Adorable. Yeah, okay. So like Puppy Bowl is sponsored, or not sponsored. It's sponsored by many people because it's like one of those safe bet things for advertisers. Yeah. So like Bissell's in on it, and like Geico is in on it, and like all these different kinds of I think Home Depot as well. Like
Home Depot, huh?
And Subaru, I think too. There's definitely a car
what
company.
A weird assortment of brands.
But it's a safe bet because it's got big viewership and it's for all ages, which means more people will have it on, and it's before the Super Bowl anyway. So, the Super Bowl and the Puppy Bowl have one strangely, uniquely common thing in common besides being on the same day.
What's that?
This year, in this case, they both had Snoop Dogg, because Snoop Dogg.
Oh, shit!
Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart both host the Puppy Bowl. Apparently, this is a recurring thing. I did not know.
I did not know that either. That's awesome.
Oh my God. Do you know how old Martha Stewart is?
She's like in her 70s, right?
No, she's 80.
That's no fucking way.
Yeah. Me and my mom looked it up because we were like, gosh, Martha Stewart's moving a little stiff or whatever. And I was like, she's early 70s and she's 80. She's 80. That's how old we are. Martha Stewart is 80. She actually looks pretty good for 80, but like...
She looks really good for 80. Holy shit.
But yeah, so Martha Stewart's 80.
Damn.
And Snoop Dogg is 50, because I looked that up at the same time as well.
Snoop Dogg's name is Calvin Brodus.
I love the name Calvin, actually. I do.
There you go.
One of my good friends has a son named Calvin.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Calvin Coolidge.
Or Calvin and Hobbes, but whatever.
Calvin and Hobbes.
But anyway, so... So yeah, Super Bowl happened as well, and there was a team that the Rams. I remember the Rams went against the Bengals.
What city is the Rams?
I don't know. I only remember the first part with
Los
the animals.
Angeles.
Okay, Bengals are. Okay, first of all, before the Super Bowl, I didn't even know there was a team called the Bengals. That's like, I'm like, oh, we have a team about tigers. Nice. Let's say New Orleans.
Sure, New Orleans Bengals. Here we go.
Okay, it's not it, right?
All right, I'm not a sports person, so I don't actually know.
Oh, shoot. But either way, they didn't win. Spoiler alert. So.
Well, they lost.
Yeah, so that's what I meant by they didn't win. But what was more important than the Super Bowl, some would argue, was the halftime show, which I hear was a real banger.
Everybody says it. Apparently, through all generations, like
Oh, they're from Cincinnati. Wow, I was way off.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I kept seeing was people were asking, people were asking who that woman was. Mary J. Blige, you deserve better. I wish they got Missy Elliott, though.
Missy Elliott would have been great. I don't know what.
Oh my god.
How could they not? That's crazy.
I think she's like semi-retired or retired-ish, sort of kind of.
I'm sure she would have come back for this shit.
Right?
It's crazy.
But yeah, so people got to know like the newer people, and I guess Eminem kind of counts because he's still making music currently.
So Eminem,
and then Kendrick Lamar,
who's still making music
and
occasionally.
He's the newest.
Please fucking make music, Kendrick. What are you doing?
Every time we go on Twitter and Kendrick Lamar is trending, life is endless pain and sadness.
Yeah, you know who I have to hear it from fucking you every time. Every time.
If I have to know, so do you.
God damn it.
But anyway, we live in a world where Big Bang is coming back before not only Kendrick Lamar but also Rihanna. And that's pretty crazy, I think. Now the bet's gonna be between Rihanna and Kendrick. Who's gonna come back first?
Probably Rihanna. To be honest.
I think Rihanna will too. But anyway, getting off topic. So yeah, older people or older fans got to know the newer people, and then like younger fans got to know Dr. Dre and surprise 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg and Mary J. Kinda, because nobody knew who the woman was. So
I know, like I don't know. She was big in our childhood, so like I knew who she was, but I knew everybody on the stage. It was great. It was like Dre and Snoop 90s, Eminem late 90s,
and now. I guess they're all still active, kind
of.
So.
They're all still active, like.
Yeah, kind of, especially Kendrick, kind of. I'm just kidding. Anyway. Oh, and apparently, so like, I guess me and my husband, we went to a restaurant, like early Valentine's Day. The Super Bowl was on, and I get distracted by screens very easily. So we know now that I sit not looking at the screen. So he was looking at the screens, and the halftime show was on, and he was like, whoa, that man's upside down. I was like, and I turned around, he's like, oh, it's not happening anymore. And I couldn't recognize him. I was too far away. I didn't know. I'm like, oh, he's like a little thick. He's like too thick to be Dre or
thick boy.
Or literally any of the other string beans on the stage. So, yeah, it was 50 Cent. And apparently he was recreating In the Club. Because it starts off upside down. Yeah.
Iconic.
The only 50 Cent music video I've ever seen. I know more of his songs, but that's the only video I've ever seen.
I was like the coolest kid for like a day in 8th grade because I had at the end of the year we got to bring in like our CDs and stuff because we had like standardized tests. And it took all day.
Did you have it? Was it new?
I had the 50 Cent CD. Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yes.
Oh man.
And you were the coolest kid. I was the
coolest kid for a day.
I'm trying to see what the score for the Super Bowl was, in case anybody was curious about the score for the Super Bowl.
6.
No, 6. It was Bengals 20 and Rams 23. Oh, so the Rams must have gotten like some sort of touchdown or kick point or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know. Kick point. So, field goal. Kick point. So, it sounds like a very close, cool game. And I'm sure... Like, I like it better when the Patriots don't make it because then everybody watching is like watching for the fun of the sport, which is literally what the whole point was supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be this like big psychotic super fandom like you know what measuring contest of how many rings do I have or whatever.
Dick.
Okay, thank you. But you caught me off guard with that. Shoot. What was I saying? But anyway, Super Bowl is supposed to be it's a sports game, you know? So when it's wherever the Rams are from, I already forgot. And then Cincinnati, people here are like...
Los Angeles.
Yeah, so, Los Angeles. So people here are like, I'll just watch it. Seems like a fun way to spend a Sunday. I wish that was the mentality for all sporting events. But alas, it's not the case.
The love of the game is lost.
Yeah.
People are watching for like crazy just crazy local fans or like it's just a blood rivalry because a team is a rival with this one and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know.
Also, I'm gonna give a controversial but true take here.
Okay.
Literally, that whole discourse for the last 30 seconds is exactly K-pop fans. That is exactly K-pop fans. You think about it. Sports fans are just as much, if not more, psychotic than K-pop fans. Except if our band doesn't win an award, we don't go
That's
flipping over cars.
Yeah.
So that I think is the slight difference. But fandom I think it's just because of I'm jumping back to K-pop, but I always hate when people are like demonizing like being a fan, doing conventions of this thing. Meanwhile, like they're sports fans, and it's like, have you seen your own fan culture? It's just very bizarre. So
yeah,
it's all the same. Everybody's a psycho fan for something.
They always say like, there's always that like meme or that joke on the internet, like fantasy football is just D&D for jocks or whatever.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, sports fans are just as passionate as music fans, or as passionate, or even more so than music fans, or even celebrities or anything else.
Yeah,
like they love what they love.
They do,
and it's fine. It's fine.
It is. That's the whole point. I want people to be fans of stuff. It's
too.
like, just don't go and be like making fun of other people for liking stuff.
That's
because that makes you a turd. And if you like turds, that's great. But you're still a turd.
3 times.
Damn.
Just
want to emphasize my stance here. So
you love them.
I do. So that's how I spent my weekend, watching the Puppy Bowl. That was only for a day. I think I worked the day before, but
the Puppy Bowl. I didn't watch any of them.
They're all so cute, and they're adoptable.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it was a diverse cast of puppies. Can I just say? So they had a blind puppy, they had a deaf puppy, they had a puppy with a neurological disorder. Aww. They had a puppy in a wheelchair, like the back legs were like, do you know those 2-wheel thingamabobs? Mm-hmm. And then they had there was another kind of special puppy, but they're all special in my heart.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, they're all angels.
Oh, okay? And they had one with, they didn't have a blind puppy. I messed it up. They had a puppy with one eye.
Well, the half-blind puppy.
Yeah, and then they had a puppy with 3 legs.
Okay.
That was the other one. So yeah, very diverse.
Tripod.
Yeah. And yeah, they were all adoptable, and they're very sweet. And also, I found out that apparently there's a DNA test for your dog.
Yes,
that was another sponsor on that show.
I've been seeing that online for like a couple months now.
And I would only I guess it does have its perks, because you can find out more about it behaviorally, and you can find more out about it medically. Because like if it's a mutt and it's half pug, where pugs are notorious for all their disgusting health problems, you would be like, oh, it makes sense that they're having a respiratory problem or whatever. It is beneficial in a medical sense. Also, pugs are so ugly. They're so ugly. They are an ugly pure breed that shouldn't exist as a pure breed. That's my other hot take.
Jesus.
No, seriously, pure breeds. It's like how the royals would like always have incest, and they'd have like really messed up kids. That's like pure breeds. It's
no, I get it.
So
I understand.
It's incest for dogs.
Listen, my family has, except for once, and that might not have been pure. Mm-hmm. We've never had any purebred dogs at all. Mm-hmm. We always get like the adopted ones from the shelter, and it's always like whatever is there, which is usually some sort of mix.
And now there's like, I'm sure half of the ones that are recognized by the AKC are or started out as like mixed breeds,
of course,
that are now so like common that they're all pure breeds. Dog breeding is funny. Just get a mutt and get a DNA test.
Yeah,
who cares? Just adopt a dog. But only if you have the time to take care of it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, don't get one just to get one. Like, actually, you have to want to have a dog.
And as Bob Barker once said,
get him spayed and neutered.
He's still alive too.
Is he alive?
Yeah, I've jinxed it now, but he's still alive. Oh my god,
I can't believe he's still.
Yeah.
Like that's shocking to me.
That's part of my mom's death pool.
Your mom has a death pool. That's awesome.
Yes, she has a death pool with some of her friends.
I love that.
And they have to pick 10 celebrities they think will die this year. And one of the prerequisites is that you have to pick one under 50 and then one under 30.
Oh my god.
And I won't say the one she picked under 30.
Are they one that's recognizable?
Yeah. I'll say I won't say it at the moment because it's.
Okay, will you tell me off?
I'll tell off. I'll say the one under 50 though. She picked Kanye.
He'll probably kill himself. Is that what she's thinking?
No, I don't know. I hope. I mean, I don't want any of these
because of the divorce. Is that why?
I think she was judging based off like mental state. She picked like, I don't even remember who she picked anymore, but Bob Barker should have been one of them probably.
He's got to be about 80.
I don't.
Right?
No, he's 90. He's like
90?
7. This is the episode where we like get shell shocked at all the old celebrities' ages. Like Martha Stewart.
He's
got to be at least 80.
He looked 70 when we were fucking kids.
He's 98. Yeah, he looks like a young spring chicken at 80. So anyway, we've learned about Martha Stewart. We learned about Bob Barker. We learned about my mother's death pool. And we're learning a lot more about Kanye, such as she thinks he's going to die this year, or he's going to release an album that is not available to 99% of people. Mm-hmm. So, and all the stuff with the divorce, which is messy as heck. So.
What is it called? The stem player or some shit?
Stem player.
Get a stem player. Listen to Donda 2.
Or you can wait 4 hours and see someone rips it up onto YouTube.
Choice is yours. I know what I'll be picking.
I bet there's going to be a bunch of people in like music subreddits that are like, I've got this uploaded on my Google Drive. Here's the link and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Which, first of all, bless those people. You know?
Bless. Honestly, sharing music.
In this case, especially. Just because it's... Why, except for because you're Kanye West, would you ever have it on exclusive on one thing that nobody has? It's like if they released a video game and took like Soulja Boy's handheld game thing seriously, and they were like, the new Super Mario Brothers only available on the Soulja Game Boy or whatever it was called.
Soulja Game Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
So it's just it's a bizarre choice that only is really explained or answered as because it's Kanye, which I don't know. Does that even work as an excuse anymore?
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. He just does shit. There's like no defending some of the shit he does.
No.
I mean, fans will find a way because they are just fucking like blinded. But
fandoms.
I like Kanye West's
music
like way back in the day.
There's a couple you like now.
A few tracks that I do like now. Like Donda 1 was okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I only know the song. I don't know why I'm saying like I listened to it. I've only heard the songs.
God.
Arguably the best song on the album, or so I've heard.
Featuring Baby Keem.
Oh, Dolphin Keem.
Yeah. That fucking.
Anyway, so. But yeah, I don't know. Kanye, especially with all this like divorce stuff with Kim Kardashian, it's.
Yeah, he's gone.
I feel horrible for her, man. Like.
Fucking Pete Davidson.
Well, I don't know much about Pete Davidson. Like.
Boy, he's at war. Kanye's like at war with Pete Davidson.
Oh, and like 500 other people. Like literally 500 other people.
Apparently, yeah.
But I don't know. I feel I don't read up on all like the Kim K stuff, but like at my library we check in like the gossip magazines, and some of them are more there's like celebrity magazines that are more accurate than others, like People. And I wonder if that picked up on the mic.
That was the loudest fucking laugh I have ever heard.
We'll see.
They're playing D&D next door, and
and laughing about Kim Kardashian's hell divorce. But anyway, so there's some magazines that talk about like this whole battle of things, and it's like at one hand you're like, well, it's Kanye, that makes sense, but at the other hand it's like, well, there's another person and then 4 innocent children like stuck in this, so it's messy. I think it's gonna stay messy for a while.
It is messy. The whole topic is very messy, and then of course. He's so, like, out of it mentally.
And I do feel for him because I know that started because of his mom passing away. Like, that's why he now has 2 albums named after her.
Yeah, he always had that tinge of, like...
Like quirkiness?
Quirkiness, you know what I mean? But probably, like you said, like, she passed and then... Obviously, he was... I mean, he has talked about it before.
Yeah.
Like... On record, literally on records, where he's like, I thought about killing myself because she passed.
Yeah.
So, like, you feel for him, but also...
But now with this, it's like, you're not just, like, hurting or making a fool of yourself, but, like, there's other people involved, and some people are too little to have their own voice and stuff. And
yep.
It's just awkward to watch. I don't know. At what point... I just want to stop seeing any sort of stupid update on a celebrity magazine, a weekly magazine or whatever.
And like Pete Davidson said, he said it best, and I'm not just saying this as somebody who doesn't like who doesn't suffer from anything like a mental illness. Like I have anxiety, I have like depression, right?
Yeah.
Mental illness is not an excuse to act like an asshole.
Yeah, no.
You have to be responsible for like your outbursts or like shit that you say, like even if it's like anxiety, like you can say some shit while you're anxious.
Yeah.
That could really offend somebody. And that doesn't give you, just because you're anxious, it doesn't give you an excuse to actually say it.
Yeah. And I think part of this is also like ingrained in his persona as well, and how much of that is influenced by whatever is going on mentally, and how much of it was, I don't know, just always in his personality. Who knows? But I don't know. I feel bad for Kim, man. I know she like chose him and everything, but it's a lot.
Will you watch the Kanye West documentary with me?
Oh yeah, there is a documentary, huh?
It's on Netflix.
What's it called?
Genius.
Okay. All right, great, good. Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Cool.
You
Yay.
gotta watch more Survivor with me, though.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I love Survivor.
Heck yeah. But yeah, Kanye's busy having fights with everybody. There was a post made on Twitter from raptv.com that listed the beefs, and then Kanye's response where he was like, after 40 people or entities on this list of beefs he has, he's like, nah, I got like twice that many. He's like, God, and he proceeds to list more. Some of them are literal entities, like corporations. People long dead. Harriet Tubman, like long dead. Some of them are entire ensemble casts, like Saturday Night Live, like all of them. And you gotta wonder, like, does that also mean like past cast members, like Mike Myers?
Listen, he said on Power, okay, on the song Power.
Yeah.
Fuck SNL and the whole cast.
Yeah, but is that the whole? Oh.
Tell him Yeezy said they can kiss my whole ass.
Okay, well, see, I thought you were going to add something that answered the question, but didn't, but that's fine. You just wanted to say that quote. Are you happy with yourself?
Because he dissed the entire fucking cast, and I'm assuming it's in perpetuity.
So I'm just going to list ones on here in perpetuity. I'm going to list ones on here that he didn't refute. So, like, he just was like, no, man, there's more, and let me tell you how many more. So I'm assuming that all of these are correct. So the list of Kanye beefs: Taylor Swift, again, for some reason. None of these have a reason. I shouldn't be going and commentating on all of them because none have a reason. Most don't have a reason. Kim K, his cousin, Nike, Wiz Khalifa, Jay-Z, Kid Cudi, Billie Eilish, Peppa Pig, my favorite one, Pete Davidson, Drake, Ray J, Justin Timberlake, Jimmy Kimmel, South Park. Oh, is it for the gay fish thing?
Probably is. I thought he was over that.
Remember the fish sticks joke? That was a great one.
Oh.
Deadmau5, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, J. Cole, Travis Scott, which I thought was not the case because he was like defending him from Billie Eilish.
Yes.
Caring about her fans. Harriet Tubman, my other favorite one. Louis Vuitton, the CEO of Zappos, Evel Knievel, who is dead. Dennis Haysbert, Amber Rose, MTV, Beck, George Bush Jr., TMZ, the American Music Awards, 50 Cent, and Kris Jenner.
Oh my God.
And then that was from a gossip magazine, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is account. And he added Apple, Spotify, Vivendi, Universal, TikTok, Black History Month this month.
What the fuck?
Obama.
I can see that.
The whole cast of SNL, Hillary Clinton, Corey Gamble, Bezos, Charlemagne, Disney, liberals, and of course Skeet and any and all corny shit.
I love that he calls him Skeet Davidson.
Skeet. Oh! I was like trying to figure out who that was. That's Pete Davidson. He reiterated it. So anyway, if you have found yourself miraculously not in Kanye's crosshairs, you are apparently a rare few.
Skeet Davidson.
Skeet Davidson. Why? Oh my god, I hope he puts that in his Donda 2 album somewhere.
It's gotta be somewhere.
STEM players,
please let us know.
Please rip the audio.
God, please.
I'm not promoting piracy.
Oh no, but I mean, if you happen it's for
an educational purpose.
Hypothetically speaking, right?
Hypothetical. Yeah. We're not, just if you want to. I mean, we can't control your actions, but...
Hypothetically, if you're a STEM player user and you have Donda 2 and you
happen to share a link.
Share it somehow via, I don't know, what, a share site or something.
We may come across that accidentally. Susan Wachowski permitting.
Susan Wazowski.
I really gotta figure out how to say her name. I know it's Polish or some sort of
yeah, I'm sure
surrounding
she's
country.
Had interviews where she's like, this is how you say it, but
yeah. Just call me Susan W.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to. No way. She's from Norway or some shit, right?
I don't know. She was in a library book I just got for 50 powerful Jewish women.
Ooh.
Oh, Susan. This is not Wikipedia. Susan. I was about to look her up on Twitter as if it was really going to help. CEO of YouTube, Susan Okay. I don't know how to say her name. Oh, good. It is pronounceable. Wojcicki. It's spelled Wojcicki. Which actually is not as unpronounceable as I was making it out to be. Wojcicki. I'll remember that.
I will not. Holy shit. God damn.
But,
yeah, Wojcicki. Okay.
Wojcicki.
Wojcicki.
Wow. Wojcicki.
You know that Susan Wojcicki?
Oh my god.
What runs YouTube?
Hey Susan, we really like this platform and we want to stay. This is all in good fun. Do whatever you want with your NFTs. Don't do whatever you want with your NFTs.
Oh, don't do any. Fuck that.
And bring back the dislikes.
Bring them back. We need them for the tutorial videos.
Yes.
We need to know if they're good.
How to build a pressure washer, perhaps.
Right, perhaps. Right.
Perhaps.
Hypothetically, allegedly.
Amen. Thus concludes the prayer segment of the podcast.
Very good. Very good.
Woot woot.
Fuck, I don't even know what I wrote.
We are entirely prepared. Entirely.
Teen Titans. Oh, no, shit.
Alright, good. Alright, we're just gonna jump right into it.
It was the one that was a puppet.
We're gonna jump right into it. Remember the show Teen Titans? This is how we're starting. This is what you wanted.
All right.
This is what you wanted. This is slightly related because you told me the other day about, or was it today? Yesterday? Today?
It was today. So
it was today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had an epiphany.
I did.
Because all right, do you want to give some background for your epiphany? How this whole thing play out?
I'm like, oh, I just realized why I liked Raven. Was my favorite character on the show.
Because she's hot. I mean, why? Why?
Well, yeah, that was the other one.
Goth girls, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was the other one. The other one, the other reason was, she's the angry one.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who's always fucking mad.
Yes, and what was startling about this epiphany was not that epiphany, but that you had that as a separate epiphany from all your other favorite main characters.
Yes.
Because you like the really take charge aggro ones. Or the goths. And that's pretty much it, right? Have I hit the nail on the head there?
Yes.
So that's why when you told me and you were like really excited, and I want to be really excited for you because I love Teen Titans, and for reasons unknown to me, we did not talk about Teen Titans at all on the TV themed episode of the podcast.
No.
I'm really bothered by that. I'll find any way I can in the future to shoehorn them in, like now.
With Teen Titans.
But I was happy about that for you. But yeah.
Okay.
But at the same time, you treated it as like a separate, like this was the mystery character. Like she's so different from all of my other favorites. I wonder why.
I don't know.
And it's just funny.
So I guess I never really thought about it like that. But now that I examine the archetype that I am more drawn to, that was it's a character that fits that archetype. I like the angry ones, I guess. The mad ones.
Everybody has a type. I do too.
I guess.
Well, yeah, and like when she's not mad, she's like incredibly sarcastic, which is her way of a suppressed anger. Right. Because if she lets her out her anger, she'll be like a demon and tear things up.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, I'm going in tonight. But yeah, so I don't know. I love Teen Titans. I named my cat after one of the characters and did the whole like fan fiction shebang and stuff for Teen Titans. My favorite show ever. I have a very vast comic collection now, so I'm not just like a TV show nerd. I'm a comic geek, just like all you comic geeks. How all relatable. All of them. So yeah, I've gotten to know Teen Titans. It's one of my favorite like properties. It's why I'm very gung-ho Team DC. I try so hard to be anyway. But
gung-ho DC down bad.
Yeah, so I love Teen Titans. That's really the whole point of this particular segment is so I can talk about how much I love Teen Titans.
No, Teen Titans is great.
Yeah.
I have a really strong like nostalgic remembrance of the show because I can remember like right when it came out.
Yep.
I think I was probably starting high school at that point. It was like 2003.
It was 2003.
Yeah.
I was probably like in 6th grade.
Yeah, I was 14 years old.
7th grade, yeah.
I was 14 years old. I was starting high school. It was pretty relatable. Like, I don't know. I used to also like X-Men Evolution.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was kind of the same deal. Like these high school, my age, mutants. It was like everything that was in my brain at the time. I was really focused on it. And man, Teen Titans was really, really fucking cool.
Yeah, it still holds up today, I think, except for a couple episodes, which I could go on.
It definitely holds up. I started watching it like I think like last year or like the year before that.
Yes, you need to finish.
Yeah, no, that's what I was working on yesterday. Like,
okay. Yeah. It's a quick 50-something episode watch.
Yeah.
It's more than 50 actually, because it's 13 episodes per season.
And a few movies, right?
One movie, and then they did a crossover with Teen Titans Go, which I acknowledge, like, it's not a show I like, Teen Titans Go. It's also not meant for me. I am, at the time when it started, I am in my 20s, you know? Like, it's not meant for me. It's meant for little tiny children. I get it. Or people who can watch shows for little tiny children. It just happens to not be me.
My wife loved that show.
Your wife watches so much stuff for little tiny children.
I know.
At her work. So, and she is like a Disney freak through and through. Yeah. So like, again, Disney can be for adults. I'm just saying the target audience initially is not adults. Stuff like that.
True.
So, but my point is that I really liked the Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go crossover movie. I think what I just hate is like, I don't know. I liked the brooding angst of Teen Titans because I was a goth kid, middle schooler, and that appealed to my sensibilities. So now Teen Titans Go, it's like, let's make Robin the butt of the joke for everything. Let's make Beast Boy talk. Oh my god, I hate the way he talks in Teen Titans Go. Adding S's onto everything, like saying you gots to or whatever. Like, it makes me cringe. I can't watch it, so.
It feels racist a little bit.
It's just like, it's like a weird jive. It's very strange.
It's like a black scent. Like, he's got a weird ass black scent. It's kind of, I don't know.
Which is weird. Funny because, like, I know all the voice actors are the same, which I appreciate too. Yep. They're great. Yay, work for them. Except Tara Strong. She didn't need extra work, but she's a queen. So, the guy who does the voice of Beast Boy is like very surfer dude in real life, like vegetarian, like long blonde hair, like and so they're like got this surfer guy, which is they adapted how Beast Boy was in the original series for how the voice actor is.
Yep.
Like the whole dude, like surfer guy talk. which sounds less appropriation-ish than this Beast Boy talking like jive. It's very disorienting. Yeah. And I can't get past that. I could for the sake of the movie, like, but to watch it episode after episode like Cartoon Network likes to play, not my thing. Don't like that. I can't make myself speak. But again, it's not for me.
There were some episodes that were funny that I thought they were like, oh, that's really well written, or it
seems very hit and miss though.
That's exactly what it is. It's not like that. It's not consistently good. If it was good like that, self-aware, kind of like, oh, we know that this is kind of shitty and not really what you want, but it's what we got.
If someone made a playlist of the good episodes, I would try to watch those.
I can't remember a ton of them, but there's still some things that I'll quote here and there to Ashley, and she understands.
Yeah.
They also made Beast Boy like very, very, very stupid.
Well, they made Robin stupid too, but in like a I always screw up way. And like the cool thing about Robin was like that he was one of the youngest and was like leading a whole faction of people and stuff. Yeah. But Beast Boy, he was already like dumb, but like he could sober up and have moments of not being dumb. It's all one dimensional, and like I said, that's fine if that's what you like. That's
Beast
fine.
Boy was just like, he's like a funny character. He's always like kind of getting into mischief. Likes to have fun, doesn't take things too serious, right?
Unless he's being a chlor bag.
He was a pretty big chlor bag.
Throwback.
That was a great episode.
Such a chlor bag.
Love that episode.
Yeah.
But he could be smart, like you said, and he wasn't like brain dead.
No. Except for those couple of Mad Mod episodes.
Yeah, where he was literally.
But anyway, when he was literally
fucking useless.
But But yeah, I don't know. So I'm glad Teen Titans lives on in some capacity, just not the way I would have wanted it to live on. So
yes,
but that's what comics are for. So
and the old episodes, they still hold up. They're really good.
Yes.
It's kind of weird because we talked about this like briefly, but one observation that I made while watching it over again for the first season at least is that it's very empty in all of this, like the city.
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
Like they're supposed to be in Jump City, right? It's a city.
Jump City. Yeah, I think
nobody's in it.
I think it was just a budget thing. Must have been.
Of course, yeah. It's the first season, right? They're just trying to kind of rush it out.
I never noticed until you said anything. Yeah. I think I looked back at one of the first episodes where it was like the bus is going down the hill and there's a baby carriage. It's like there's no bus driver. There was never anybody on the bus. There's like there's, and I'm like, where did everybody go?
Nope.
Was the pizza shop they were at even open? They didn't get their food, so.
Nope.
Yeah, there's a couple episodes that I am like, not for me, of Teen Titans, particularly one where Raven has to babysit 3 children, and oh my god, I'm not the biggest fan of children, so like, and she was not supposed to be either, and somehow got won over by these 3 brats like I could care less about. So there's one particular episode that I cannot stand of Teen Titans. Like, I hate it so much.
Which one?
I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen it?
I mean, I've seen the original series at least once.
The cyborg one where he gets transported back into like barbarian times.
Yes.
I hate that episode so much. I don't want to take up the whole podcast ranting about it. I may, though, since this is now part of the topic. So, all right. So the episode's called Cyborg the Barbarian. It's in like season 4. It's one of those like episodes that happens between the actual running plot of the season. So like something happens. I forget how Cyborg gets transported into like barbarian times. But he's in barbarian times now. He can't use his like heat power or his like technology,
I love that you
or whatever.
Keep calling it barbarian times
because it's called Cyborg the Barbarian. What time?
Hey,
what time period is it? It's made
barbarian times.
Barbarian. I don't know, but anyway, he's stuck in like those times, right? And there's some sort of like.
No, what times were they?
Damn. All right.
Can you tell me what time? What time period?
I need to get this out of my system. So he got transported to a past time, and all these people are kind of like, I guess you're a cyborg or something, whatever. We have to fight these demon, like, sludge things that are coming after us and everything. And there's, like, Cyborg falls in love, kinda, for, like, a second, which is fine, but then he's like, my battery's dying or whatever. And he's like, but I want to help fight the demon creatures. I guess they're more creatures than demon. And so as he's like fighting, he loses all of his battery. And then he wakes up, and the people of this barbarian village have rigged up somehow with their irrigation system a way to charge his battery, a thing that does not exist, with parts that do not exist in that time period. And suddenly he has like 10% battery and whatever. Like, I hate it. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's a kid's show and you're not supposed to take certain aspects of it like seriously. You gotta turn your brain off. But like, that's a lot of turning my brain off. These people don't even have, they're like cooking over flames. They got like loincloths or whatever else, or like armor made of stone. Like, apparently metal is hard to come by anyway. So if I was them and Cyborg died, his battery died, I would just take him for parts. He has metal. That's probably valuable in their city, in their economy system. But, Tory. And yet they've somehow found pseudo wires to hook up to his, like, it's too much to ask somebody to be like, no, just go with it.
I can see you've thought of this.
Oh yeah, no, I've been vocal about it. I've said it to my husband. I hate it so much. I hate it.
What's the name of the episode again?
Cyborg the Barbarian. Barbarian. And the very close second is the Raven Babysits Kids episode, because at least there's some funny things from Raven, and nothing is funny about this episode.
Oh my god.
The ending is kind of nice. I won't spoil it in case you really want to watch it, but just know there's a lot of like historical and technological plot holes in the episode. And you lose nothing of value will be lost if you don't watch it. The end.
Watch that shit.
But please watch the rest of the episodes because they're very good.
HBO Max.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to my 4-minute rant about this one episode of Teen Titans that you brought up by saying the words Teen Titans.
Cyborg the Barbarian, baby.
I forget the name of the Raven episode. I want to say it's called like Hide and Seek, but I can't remember. I used to know all the names of the episode because I was a nerd. Now I'm a secret nerd. I hide it better.
She does.
No, I don't. But yeah, so.
Yeah, Teen Titans, wonderful show. Love it. Still holds up today.
Yes.
And I think I appreciate it even more so now than I did when I was a kid. I
do too. And it's fun to watch some of the scarier episodes around Halloween time. I do that. It's, especially anything with Raven is guaranteed to be like a mood setter for the dark and spooky times. So.
Yeah. For sure. Great fucking show.
Yeah. Another great show you've been watching is one that I've been into literally since it started in 2000. It's called Survivor.
Yeah. I saw so I was watching Twitch and I saw some Twitch streamer was like watching it.
No free promo for the Twitch streamer?
Oh, free promo. Oh yeah, no. I don't give a shit about any of that. Will Neff.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Great streamer, just very, very funny. Funny dude, and he's watching Survivor, and I started watching it. Saw one season of it. Next season of it was China, which is phenomenal, by the way, so far.
We're watching it together.
Yeah.
Because the Twitch streamer jumped ahead many episodes.
Yeah,
of China. So yeah.
And then I found out something that I shouldn't have found out.
So we're going at it at our own pace. But I take pride in the fact that like this is the show I've watched since its beginning in 2000. I was 8 years old. Like I have been like I probably, you know, I guess it's fine for kids to watch, but there's like if you catch certain things, it's like this really is not good for a kid to watch. But maybe not that young at 8.
No, I can understand what you're saying.
Kind of, sort of. It might be a little bit better now. I guess it's just certain themes and seasons and stuff. But I have watched it. They're on season 42. It's starting in a couple weeks. Jesus. I have my I'm in a Survivor betting pool. I've won twice. Awesome. So, and the pot's usually like $250. So
dang.
Yeah. So
that's good.
I'm hoping it's all by random draw. So I hope I get a good person again.
You're gonna crush it.
But yeah, so for China, so like I know everything. It is weird to be in a position, and I was watching along a couple times on Will's stream, and I was like looking at the chat being like, for the first person voted out, they're like, I love this guy, he's great or whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, they have no idea. They have no idea. They're only showing him so much because he's not going to be in another episode, you know. There's certain editing tricks you can catch too. Like if someone's prominently featured, they're most likely one of the ones going home.
Dang it.
But dang. So, no spoilers. But spoilers. Now there's spoilers because
sorry.
Early on you picked a favorite.
Yeah.
Or maybe two, but you picked a particular favorite.
Yeah. I picked James.
Yeah. What's his occupation?
He's a grave digger.
Yeah, I bury people.
He's like, I bury people.
Yeah. He is like a southern guy with the physique of a bronze god.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. And he's hilarious too.
He's definitely a lot of eye candy. And very, very funny.
On a show where the other eye candy was like Jean Robert.
Jean Robert is oh man.
Jean
Robert, man.
But anyway, but James, sweet James.
Sweet James.
So on this show, it's about surviving, and you want to be the last person standing. They don't kill you, but you get voted off the island.
They might as well kill you.
The way I was wording that was like, they kill you if you don't make it or whatever.
You get shot.
On the show, this is the 15th season out of 42, and it was introduced
2007.
Yeah, I think it was one of the first couple seasons where they started introducing individual immunity idols that were hidden in the tribe camps. They could only be found with clues, or if you're Todd,
fucking Todd, man.
You just pull them off of a pagoda. James acquired 2 hidden immunity idols, which basically meant nobody could vote him out of the island twice, and he was riding pretty good. So and then what happened? Something bad happened.
All right.
That I knew, and
This is the craziest shit I've ever seen anyone do on TV. Yeah. The craziest. In the sense that it is also the stupidest shit I've ever seen anyone do. And I love James so much. James, if you're watching this, I would do so much for you, man.
I would let you bury me.
I would let you bury me. Okay? Call me a potted plant, James, because I would let you bury me. But what I'm really saying, James, is that was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at you addressing James directly.
All right, so I'll tell you what he did. I haven't even explained it. Mm-hmm. So the immunity idols, right? As Tory explained.
He had 2.
He had 2, and they mean that you can't vote somebody off. So
the person who has them.
Right. So you wanted to get rid of so-and-so, make a plan.
They pull out the idol and say, haha, too bad.
Fuck off. And then you are left scrambling.
Yeah. So James had 2 of these, which meant he could save himself for 2 tribal councils.
2.
And there were 7 people left. And it's a 3-person jury, not 3-person jury, 3-person final 3.
Yep.
You only have to get rid of 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
And he had 2 free passes.
Yep.
And he brought them home with him because he got voted out because he didn't use either of them.
This fucking idiot, man.
He felt really comfortable, and that was a problem. That's a problem a lot of survivors, that happens to a lot of survivors, that they feel too comfortable. And if they feel too comfortable, they get voted out, because you should never feel comfortable in a show like that.
True. And that was actually a genius level play by
Todd.
Was it Todd that actually thought of it?
Pretty sure.
Okay, because I thought it was what's her face?
Oh, Amanda.
Because
I forgot Amanda just getting the credit here. So, but anyway, we're talking like a lot of like things that you would only really know if you watch the show. So you should definitely watch it just for that. I keep telling Lewis too, having watched 41, soon to be 42 seasons, there are dumber moves than that. And I mean, I won't say more than that, but I can think of 3 other instances of dumber moves than that.
To me, that's incredible because he had 2 immunity idols, and he used 0 immunity idols.
Yeah, his kid. Oh my gosh, his ending confessional was the best thing. I have the 2 idols. I guess I should have used one.
I apparently didn't hear him say that.
Yeah, because you were malding. You were so mad. You were like, what the hell? How could he do that? How come he didn't play anything? What is wrong with it? Like, you were off. It was so funny. Hey, that was a good snap.
Oh, that was a good snap. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. Wow. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, you were like beside yourself.
Can you blame me?
It was so fun to watch. It's like Game of Thrones and the Red Wedding. Like, if you've ever seen, like, if you were the person who read the book and you were filming your friends who had not seen the Red Wedding, that's how I felt watching Lewis react to that. Because I'm like, he knew that James got voted out. That was the bad thing he found out, where he realized that Will was way too ahead in the Twitch stream stuff.
Right.
But he didn't see how, which I was so grateful for. Because I'm like, no, it's worth watching. You should watch it. And I enjoyed it very much. So,
it was a fun ride. I mean,
he's on the jury now.
That's good. I'm actually looking forward to seeing like the last 4 episodes, because it's gotten to a point where, first of all, I know in my heart that Todd's gonna win.
That's his winner pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no way. He's too crafty.
I think you had picked, it was Todd, Corny, and Denise as your final 3, right?
Yeah, I actually think Denise is probably easy pickings.
Well, her other ally just got voted out, so.
Yeah.
Denise, the dear lunch lady, Massachusetts lunch lady with the mullet.
Yeah.
So.
She's nice.
She is nice. That's just literally what she looks like and sounds like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she's got the accent. Yeah.
Oh, hardcore. So there's a character on Survivor for everybody.
Right.
And there's more likely than not some sort of like stereotypical either New York or Massachusetts guy. It's always there. Boston Rob.
Boston Rob, is
Rodney,
that somebody?
Denise. Trish.
I'm on Survivor.
I'm naming a bunch of people you haven't seen yet. So
Trish
is a great one. But anyway, nice. So it was great to see people reacting as well to this, because there's 41. They air it 2 times a year, so there was like 20 years worth of content for people to watch during quarantine. I kept seeing a lot of people reacting to like blind sides or like surprise whatever's happening like on Twitter. It was so fun to watch. I wish I had filmed yours, man. I wish I should have. Oh man, but it was quite something to behold.
It was something to see.
Something to see. Again.
Something to see. I've never seen something so stupid on TV. Like
you say that. I keep telling you there's more.
I know. I don't understand how they could be worse.
He is in the top 5, but he is not. I don't think he's even in the top 3. So
wasn't he the first person in Survivor history to get 2 immunity idols?
Get 2 idols, and he was the first person in Survivor history to go home with 2 idols. What a unique distinction.
Crazy.
Good job, James. We salute you.
James, I love you, man.
And Lewis already knows. Sometimes they bring like past players back for another season, so James does come back. He can get a second chance.
Micronesia.
Yeah. So.
James, dude.
James.
Love you, bro.
So yeah, there's a season for everybody. Survivor was like a really big deal. Like it had like as many. The early seasons had as many viewers as like the early seasons of American Idol. Like it was huge. And it's funny to see how much it evolved. Like Elizabeth Hasselbeck was on season 2 of Australia, which was just crazy to think about because of like where she's at in her career and stuff. It kind of like catapulted her into that role, which is very strange to think about. Like very weird. They've had ones where there's they've done every shtick you can think of. They've done like family versus family, or like it's blood versus water, which is pairs of people, not like 2 whole families.
Oh, they've done like families versus families? That's awesome.
Or like relatives or spouses or whatever. They've done one's divided up by gender, one's divided up by age, one's divided up by age and gender. If you want to watch a good like season with a little bit of like cringe to relate to the older people or the youth, millennials versus Gen X is a good one. There's a controversial one where the tribes were divided by race. That's a fun one. That's actually one that I want you to watch because that's got a lot of good. I know, yeah. So there was the black people, the white people, the Asians, and the Hispanic people. So And you can guess how well received that was at the time by people because they never did that sort of concept again. So anyway, there's tons of concepts. They do ones by occupation or whatever, like blue collar versus white collar versus no collar. Like to the point now where Survivor just calls itself by numbers. They've run out of like superlatives and things to call it, so it's just Survivor 41. So
superlative. But
there's something for everybody. Yay! Watch Survivor, if only for Jeff Probst, because he makes the show.
He's funny as hell, dude.
He is like, as the seasons go on, he gets much more snarky too. Because he like knows that he's an executive producer, first of all, but he knows that the show would like kind of struggle a little bit without him, so he like gets a little more personal and like the commentary and the questions and stuff. It's very fun.
The shit he asks people like when they're at the council. Oh my god, he just like dig into their personal shit.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, so
he's a catty bitch.
I know, I love it.
And it's great.
So
Survivor, watch it. Hey, shout out Survivor Geek.
Oh yes, and your puzzle app.
In your puzzle app.
Yeah,
should we be saying that?
I don't. Sure. Yeah. Why not?
No, I just don't want people to like find him and like, he gets taken down or some shit.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
He'll probably live.
He'll probably live, and especially with the puzzle app, which you can get from his store. The link in the description of his video below. You go to the links in our description, it'll be our social medias.
That's right.
So.
And you'll know it's him because it'll be screaming loud.
Hey, Survivor fans! Something like that.
I do love him though.
He does good stuff.
That's how I'm watching it.
Yeah.
So
we're watching it thanks to Survivor Geek. So.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a story.
Please tell.
We're speaking of this doesn't involve our friend Sean. And it also ties into TV. This is like the TV discussion part 2, it's turned out. TV and Kanye. This has been this whole podcast, but I'm going to relate it back to a real life event that happened where my family don't have the best of luck. Like, we never once like win prizes or like lottery things over like $20 or whatever. Like, to the point where it's we've adapted it with our own last name in the tune of like Murphy's Law, sort of, kind of.
Right.
And there was similarly, I guess our good friend Sean must have related a happening on The Price is Right back to me, where the person who won the showcase was from Massachusetts and won a trip to New Hampshire, which is a drive away.
It's a day trip. Like,
it's literally 2 hours at least.
Right.
Depending on where you are, I guess. It depends. But, and although he was saying, like, this woman had to go to Los Angeles because the plane ticket was from Los Angeles to New Hampshire. Which is like so dumb. It's so dumb. But he was like, I guess thought of me, and I laughed it off. I was like, sure, yeah, okay. So jump a little bit forward, like less than a week later. I'm enrolled in grad school online, and occasionally I get sent surveys about like, I don't know how the school is doing or like certain social events or whatever. And I will get emailed these like reminders to take these surveys incessantly until I do them. And sure. I'm like, I got the first notification. I was like, I'll just do it. I want it out of my inbox, whatever. It's a survey about what campus life is like. If like it's an inclusive staff, if it's a diverse like campus, like I don't know. I don't live there. I don't live anywhere close to there. I looked it up on my Google Maps. It's 9 hours a drive from where I live. So most of my answers were like not applicable or whatever. I don't really feel like I helped, but lo and behold, I get an email a couple days later that says, "Dear Tory, congratulations on being one of the first 250 people to answer our survey. You have won a t-shirt from," insert school name here. I don't feel like saying it. So, and then I was like, yeah, cool. And then it said, "Please come pick up your t-shirt at the student center with your student ID." Like I said, never been to the campus. I don't have a student ID. I go, and I type up an email back, and I'm like, hey, so I don't live anywhere close to here. I should have asked them to mail the t-shirt to me, but I didn't.
I would have.
I know, it's what Strawn said too, but it was too late. But I was like, just give it to
But it was too late.
Just give it to the 251st person. And they were like, okay, cool. Less than a week later, again, I get another email with like this with the title of the email having the survey name in it. And I'm like, okay, it's another response, I guess, to this like t-shirt thing. Maybe they're asking, are you sure you don't want it or whatever? No, it says, congratulations, you are a winner in a drawing of, I guess because I was one of the 250 people who answered the survey first, I was put into a drawing and won a $25 gift card to an eatery that doesn't exist in this state of Massachusetts. So, it's called Eaton Park, and it's in, well, I'll give away one of the 3 states that my school is in: Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio, which Massachusetts is quite a bit distance far from. So, my luck, the guy remembered me from my email about the t-shirt and said, I know you're an online student, do you want us to mail this to you? And I was like, sure, because...
Why not?
Well, because I plan on going, I worked all this time to get my master's. I'm going to go to the school physically and, like, walk. So if the gift card can last a year, I can eat at Eaton Park. With my $25 gift card.
It can last a year. They can make it happen.
The survey that doesn't apply to me, and for this gift card that doesn't apply to me, and for this t-shirt where the parameters of receiving the t-shirt don't apply to me. So... my luck, I win, but I lost at the same time, and that is my story. Thank you for listening to Tory's Story Corner.
Tory's Story Corner. I love it. Love it. Tory's Story Corner. Each and every episode.
I mean, it happens at some point, right? Do you have a story to tell, or is my story the highlight of...
I think it's the highlight of the week, which says a lot about my life.
Oh.
But, yeah, I don't have a story. I don't have anything.
You have books.
I do. I've been reading some books.
I'm so jealous.
Why?
Because I can't. When I'm doing school, I can't make my brain focus on more than one thing at once, like where I need to memorize information.
Oh yes.
So I can't read a book for leisure and do school work with reading a textbook at the same time. So people at the library are like, "Have you read anything good?" And I'm like, "My textbook on cataloging and organization." I was like, no, I haven't read anything good. Or if it is, it's like a graphic novel because you can bang those out in a day.
Yeah,
so
easy, right?
So I'm infinitely jealous of you, who has been able to read a lot lately.
Yeah.
And you said that you were getting your book list from a particular series of recommendations.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Good old TikTok. I'm complimenting TikTok. Go ahead.
That was the most backhanded fucking look I've ever seen anyone say during a compliment.
All right, Book Talk was not that bad. That is what I will say. So Book Talk recommended you stuff.
They did.
Yeah.
And it was, so far it's been pretty good. Besides what they recommended, I read a book about Betty White, which...
I ordered.
You ordered. And you're like, oh, it's here. I'm like, I gotta read that.
I ordered that book November 5th. Oh, and it came in like 5 days after Betty White died. It was so messed up.
Fucked up.
It was weird premonition. Very strange, but...
Jeez.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was a great book. Fast read. Like,
Betty-isms.
Just little stories about her life and like how she got started in the business. Very interesting. Mm-hmm. To how she like jump started this I think it was a jazz musician's career or something. Oh yeah,
that's right. She stood up for equal rights for performers.
Right. I can't remember what his name is. I'm sorry, but she basically made his career, and he was a black dude, and like he's not putting that on TV. And she's like, I'll do whatever the fuck I want, Betty White.
Yeah, exactly. So gone too soon.
She was canceled.
Gone too soon. Yeah, she was canceled. I forgot.
Gone too soon. But
Canceled too soon.
Canceled too soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was stuff like that, and then I finished a book called Tender is the Flesh, which is really good.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's about cannibalism, basically.
Cool.
Like in the future, I guess all sources of life have. Why is my cat doing that? Jesus Christ!
I hope it picks up on the mic. Is just the screaming cat outside the door. She wants to know more about Tender is the Flesh.
I know. So animals become like poisonous.
Oh, okay.
And
hence the cannibalism.
Right. So their meat is no longer viable, and then something. She kind of lightly addresses like why you can't be vegan, and it's because you don't get enough like certain proteins or whatever, or amino acids or whatever. So I guess governments in the world legalize cannibalism.
Cool.
So they start selling it, and
the easy solution.
Yeah, just eat people. Don't do it.
If you eat people, go for the thicker ones.
Yeah, thick boys
and girls.
Gals. So the point of view is from that of like a butcher.
Like a human butcher?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
He works at a slaughterhouse, and basically kind of goes through the memories of like his whole life, and it's a very interesting read. I don't want to spoil it if anyone wants to read it.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very good.
Hit him up on Book Talk.
That's right. Hit me up. Recommend me some shit.
Yeah.
And now I'm reading one that I can't remember what the fucking name is, but
is it that one over there?
Yeah, it's in one of the bags.
Let's find out. Since it's right here.
No.
Exposed.
No, it's the green one.
Oh, it's the green one?
Mm-hmm.
You have more than one?
Yeah.
How can you read more than one?
No, I'm not reading more than one. I'm just.
Oh, that's Tender as a Flesh.
Yeah. I don't know. It may not be over there.
Okay, well, you're reading several.
Yes, I am.
Oof.
Find
out next time what he's reading.
Yeah. It starts with an A, and it's about basically, I think it's called like part of the Southern Reach trilogy, so it's a trilogy of books.
Okay.
It's some sort of like zone or dome on.
Oh, the green zone from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes. It's basically like an area. Did you ever see WandaVision?
No.
Okay, well,
you could do the reference for everybody else who's seen it.
It's like an area in the world where you enter it and it's kind of like different inside. And people either like they return, or if they don't return, like if they do return, maybe they're different.
Oh, like a
changed or.
Never mind.
Well, I really only haven't read like.
Like I thought you meant like
15 pages, so I don't really
have
know much.
one eye.
They could. Who knows?
Like
Leela.
Leela.
Ugh.
So.
Leela. By the way, they're rebooting that.
I was just gonna say, check out the Futurama reboot without Bender. I mean, there's Bender, but Michael DiMaggio was just like, Joe DiMaggio was like, no, it's Michael DiMaggio. What is his name? Is it Joe DiMaggio? That's his football player, right? Or whatever. Don't make fun of me.
I think it's John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio. Who's Joe DiMaggio?
I'm gonna have you look him up because you deserve
baseball. Damn it! Shoot. You know, I knew he was a sports player. And it was a sport that involved a ball.
Oh.
So I win. Sport ball.
Sport ball.
Joe DiMaggio. John DiMaggio. Not gonna be Bender. Because he said I have better things to do.
Are you sure you said that? Because I saw.
Oh, I don't know if he said that.
Oh.
I just know he's not in it.
I didn't read the article, but I saw a headline like, "Oh, John DiMaggio's wondering why he wasn't invited back."
Oh, it's like that thing when they rebooted the Powerpuff Girls and they didn't invite Tara Strong and E.G. Daily, and I'm so sorry I forgot the other one's name. But like two juggernauts to voice because they wanted younger voices to like be hip with the youth or whatever.
Be hip with the youth. Yeah, E.G. Daily and Tara Strong. Crazy.
It was dumb. So dumb. I don't know.
Both of which are still voice acting. Like, still active.
Oh, I guess it's a little bit deeper than he had better things to do. So, anyway, go read up on John DiMaggio.
Yeah.
John, not Joe. Not, who did I say, Michael? I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, fuck Joe DiMaggio, that baseball playing son of a bitch.
Yeah. And then they did a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot, and it's supposed to be like a little more gritty or something, I guess.
I have
Here's
things.
You have things?
Go for it.
Well, my thing is, 9 out of every 10 reboots are going to suck.
Yeah.
We liked the nostalgia, and when we say we want more, we want to like go back in time and have them continue more episodes while the iron was still hot and the creativity for the time period was still going on. We don't actually mean we want a reboot because we complain all the time about like, I wish this show could come back, and then it does, and we turn our noses up at it. It's like, this is literally, for the most part, what you guys wanted. So it only in very rare cases do reboots like actually match up to the original, and we should all stop getting nostalgia hard-ons for like the past of things and just accept that they happened and be happy that they happened.
Like Dr. Seuss said.
Nostalgia. Why you said that? Oh, Dr. Seuss and his. Did he
say no?
Dr. Seuss made not good choices for their properties.
I know. And all the anti-Semitism stuff that he also did.
Anyway,
but listen, there's a quote, and I don't know the exact quote, but it's something along the lines of like, don't be sad that it's over, be happy.
Oh, smile because it happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was.
I don't know if that's him either, but what were you gonna say about reboots besides the Fresh Prince one being hardcore for the youth?
I want to watch at least an episode of it just so I can see what it's all about. Right. But myself, like, I was fine with Fresh Prince being over.
Yeah, it ended fine. Yeah. Like it was a ending with like it resolved and also had an open ending. Like it's more than most shows get. Some shows are just canceled and it's like, what happens? Haha, screw you. You'll never know. So
you won't know. But yeah, they ended it. Mm-hmm. And for most part, like the characters were better on the other side. Like they started out one way, and they had like a change in arc.
Yeah.
And then they were different in many different ways. They were still themselves, but like good character growth, I think.
I think so too, which was like the whole point. It's like Will grew as a character from being with different type of people, and then they all grew from being around Will. Like it was nice, and if we wanted more of that, we wanted more of that when it was still happening in the 90s. Like I don't know. So please stop asking for reboots, please.
So this guy who did like, I feel bad because like I don't want to shit on a creator who had this idea and then like it got picked up. You know what I mean? Like this guy made this trailer and people were like, "Holy shit, this is so good! Let's show it to Will Smith," and then he made shit happen, right?
Yeah.
So like, good for him, but honestly,
bad for us. I'm just kidding.
Like,
it is what it is.
For me, it's a comedy. It's a sitcom. Watching this Fresh Prince, like, or whatever it's called, Bel-Air, right?
Yeah, it's just called Bel-Air.
I don't know. It
just seems more.
That's not Will. Like,
no,
that's not Carlton.
You know. So, plus there were some episodes of Fresh Prince that made me cry.
Oh yeah.
Because I think that's actually the true hallmark of a sitcom. If it like it can like it's a sitcom and still has like sad moments, because not everything can be funny all the time. The premise of Full House was like the mom died by a drunk driver or something. You know, it starts off very heavy, but it's like a sitcom. So
yeah,
it's all about adapting to a situation, but at the same time the situation's still leak in. I think that makes a great sitcom. That's my rant about sitcoms. Thanks.
Can I guess the episodes that made you cry?
Sure. We'll use that as our ending topic here.
Sure. Yeah, because it's like what? Yeah.
We're fine. We're doing fine.
The one where Will Smith's father comes in and then like kind of ditches him at the end of the episode and hits the road, and Will's all upset and he starts crying.
I should say that like I think only one made me really cry, but that one made me really, really, really sad. Yeah. So
okay, how about instead of cry, sadness?
Yeah. I can. I mean, I'll say it if you get the one that made me cry. I'll tell you.
Okay, made you cry. It's tough because there was a lot of episodes. There's two that I'm thinking of.
Okay, say them both.
Okay.
Out loud.
Sure.
Vampire.
The first one that I can think of. The one where Carlton is trying to get into a fraternity.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
And he's not black enough for them.
Yeah, that didn't make me sad, but I felt for him. But yeah. I forgot about that one. That was a great one.
It was a great one.
Yeah.
It was. What's the other one? The one where fuck you. Okay.
I can just tell you.
No, the one where Uncle Phil is in the hospital.
Oh. I forgot about that one.
And Carlton has the gun.
Oh, it was that one. Wasn't it Will?
Maybe Will was in
it. Yeah, because they got robbed at the ATM. Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, it was.
That's right.
Yeah, Will's like, when he's on, he's like,
oh yeah,
on, and he was young doing that show too. Like, I mean, he grew up with the show, but like that, yeah. So that was the one that made me cry. I was like, holy crap. So yeah. Long story short, Bel-Air, don't know how good you are, but I know that you're not going to be as good as the original, like most reboots. So please stop making reboots.
I'm sure that these are like fine actors too. Like, I'm sure the show's good.
Yeah.
Did it have to be called Bel-Air and be linked?
Right. This, it could have been like an homage, like inspired by whatever. Right. So, but whatever. That's fine.
This is some boomer shit. I'm sorry.
We're just old men yelling at clouds.
Basically.
So anyway, thank you for listening to TV Part 2. Apparently, this really turned into like the Queen and Wonho, and then television. Which
the Queen,
which is fine. That's how my life revolves around.
God bless
lately.
her. God bless the Queen. God save the Queen. Really.
I know you mean that from the bottom of your heart.
I do. Too. The very bottom of it.
We want the best. Some more than others. And we want COVID to go away. Oh yeah, we did talk about how we hate COVID. So
COVID sucks.
Screw COVID. But thank you guys for watching.
Honestly,
or listening.
So much. It means a lot. And we just recently passed 100 followers on Twitter. Please also follow on.
Can we get to 20 subscribers here?
God, I would love that.
Yeah.
I'd be so happy.
But anyway, so thank you for watching.
Yes.
And I'm going to promote my Twitter this time instead of my YouTube channel because I don't know when that's coming back. So if you want more of my nonsense, I am at Twitter, Trippy Desu, like a true weeb. Or you can follow us on our 100+ follower Twitter, LEM'n'TEA Podcast.
That's great.
And where can they find you?
On
this futon.
Besides the futon.
Yeah.
I was going to promote Twitch, but I really don't use it anymore.
Never say never.
But twitch.tv/lumo. And maybe I'll stream. Who knows?
So stay tuned. You will be the first to know if you follow him.
I won't do it.
You will. Don't stop it.
I'm not doing it, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, now you would send him a bunch of tweets through the LEM'n'TEA Podcast Twitter for him to do it.
Send one.
Send many. Thank you for listening or watching.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for being with us through our breaky break, and we're back.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Bye, guys.
Bye.